Coming up in court
I don't care
today.
if your mother's dying of cancer. We have other people that we are responsible for. It's not just about you. We have stockholders, and there are other people who depend on you.
In the court system, justice is not always just. That's why they bring their disputes here. Real people, real problems, real justice. Justice is eye for an eye.
Plaintiff is suing for $1,400, the amount owed to her collection agency. Defendant claims she admits owing the money, but that they refused to work a payment plan with her.
My name is Betsy Titwell. I work for a debt collection agency. Ms. Constance Nagger hasn't paid her credit card bill for 60 days, and she owes the company $1,435, and I've come to make her pay.
My name is Constance Nagger, and I'm here today because I'm being sued. A couple of months ago, I had to quit my job to take care of my mom. She was really sick, and I have an overdue balance on my credit card, and they've just been harassing me trying to get this money. It's only $1,400, but they've threatened to take my house.
All right!
Thank you. Thank you. Betsy Titwell, you are suing Constance Nagger, correct, for $1,435 for a past due credit card bill. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. And Ms. Nagger, you have not paid that bill yet?
No, sir, I haven't been able to pay it.
Okay. Well, tell me about your case.
The plaintiff, she has not paid her credit card bill in 60 days. She knows that she owes $1,435. We've sent her the notices. Her excuse being that her mother was sick, and that was why she has not paid the bill.
Okay, well, what proof do you have? What do you have?
Well, we have here a copy of the notice that was sent to her.
Okay. Okay, give that big sugar ray. All right, Ms. Nagger, she's saying that you owe this bill 60 days past due. What's going on?
Your Honor, I know that I have this bill, but
Why haven't you paid it?
I haven't been working, Your Honor. My mother, she got sick, and I had to go take care of her, and she's now living in an assisted living facility, and I just haven't had the money to pay it. And no, I did not receive
to pay for the assisted living facility.
I did not receive a bill. I received several bills. I mean, when I got back, I had 20 bills in my drawer.
20? What do you mean 20 bills?
20 bills, 20 different letters.
Collection
I have
letters?
It right here. Yeah, one is a collection letter, and one is actually a court summons to come to court because they're trying to take my house for $1,400.
Okay, hand that big sugar ray. What other things has she done?
I explained to her that I contacted the credit card company. I let them know that I was going through some financial hardships.
Right.
And I asked, could I make like partial payments on the bill? And they said that you can't make partial payments on your bill unless it goes in collection status. I mean, who wants to wait till their bill go in collection status?
So I'm sorry, were you making partial payments?
I was trying to make partial payments, maybe like $10 here and there.
Well, this is not a charity, all right? It's a collection agency. You have to pay what you owe.
Okay, let me see what we got here. Okay, we got letters threatening to take her house.
Over $1,400.
I've got a summons saying that you're going to, this isn't even a legal summons, saying that if she doesn't pay within 8 days that you are going to have her arrested and take her house, and it's on, it looks like a writ of summons, but that doesn't even look legal. And then there's another letter here saying that seriously past due, that you will consider criminal action if it's not paid within 5 days. Is that all from your company?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
And you have...
I'm not denying that I owe the money. It's my bill. But my thing is to work with me. I mean, who wouldn't go and help their mom if she's sick and on her dying bed. I'm sure any one of us would get up and go help their mom.
So, ma'am, why aren't you willing to work with her? I mean, she says she's willing to make some. How much do you think you could pay a month on it? Maybe
$10 or $15 or $20. I mean,
I don't care if your mother's dying of cancer. We have other people that we are responsible for. It's not just about you. We have stockholders, and there are other people who depend on you making your payments. And you're a grown-up. This isn't 5th grade. You can't use somebody's sick excuse.
Let me ask you something. You're a collection agency, right?
Yes.
Which means you're not really out the money. What you did was you bought this debt for, say if the bank was owed $100, your company goes in and buys that bad debt for like $1. And then you all work on commission, that every penny you get out of these people, you get a commission from, correct?
Yes, we do.
And so you go and buy all this bad debt, pay a little bit of money, then harass people and threaten to take their houses or whatever you have to do to collect it, because your pay depends on collecting that money from them, right?
Yes, all she has to do is pay the $1,435
But you were never
that she owes.
you were never the one that lent her the money to begin with. You bought the debt from someone else, the bad debt, correct?
Yes.
All right, I'll be back in a second with my decision. Thank you.
My question to the plaintiff is, why come you didn't come to a conclusion to agree to make some kind of agreement with her about her payments that she owed, if you knew that she'd been having some problems and complications with making this payment toward the bill?
Well, we don't care about her problems. And if she can't make the payment, if she can't pay the money that she owes already, what are the odds she's going to be able to pay it later?
But in the matter of speaking, I mean, I understand that you have been using it, but what if she's been using it for emergency uses? I mean, can you understand where she was coming from in her cases with, as far as her financial problems
we're debt
concerned?
collectors. We're not in the business of understanding. That's not what we do.
That's true.
Well, have you ever been in any type of crisis before with financial
No, because
situation?
I know how to manage my money, and I pay my bills on time.
How much commission would your company make?
I'm not authorized by my company to reveal that information, but enough.
What kind of profit would you make out of it, commission?
Enough.
Enough to have me and my child homeless, to take the roof from over our head for $1,400.
Oh, well, then my taxes, which I would be paying, would be paying for your welfare and your lovely Section 8 housing.
Let me correct you on that, because I do not receive welfare and I do not live in a Section 8 home. Okay? So you need to get your facts straight.
We don't have debtor's prison in this country. You cannot threaten to put someone in jail for a debt. She didn't commit a criminal offense. She borrowed some money, came across some hard times, taking care of her mother.
I'm not denying that I owe the money. It's my bill. But my thing is to work with me. I mean, who wouldn't go and help their mom if she's sick and on her dying bed? I'm sure.
All rise!
Right, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ma'am, I understand you trying to collect a debt, but you have to obey the law. We don't have debtor's prison in this country. You cannot threaten to put someone in jail for a debt. She didn't commit a criminal offense. She borrowed some money, came across some hard times, taking care of her mother, and she's trying to do the best she can. That's why we don't have debtor's prison. We don't arrest people for trying to make their bills. And for the fact, I've got 3 letters here saying that if she didn't pay within 5 days, you were going to get the sheriff and come take her to jail. This woman thought she was... And you can't threaten to take her house. There's no way you could threaten to take her house. In order for you to take her house, you'd have to go get a judgment against her. You'd have to file that. And then in most states, you wouldn't even be able to take her house. You're quoting law that isn't even law. And the only reason you're threatening her in doing this is for your commission, just so you can make a little bit more money. It's okay to try to collect the debt, but you got to play within the rules and you got to obey the laws. So Big Sugar Ray, I think this lady needs to know what it's like to be up to her neck in debt or bills. I mean, people come across a hard time. And then for someone to be harassing them while they're up to the neck in their bills. So ma'am, this is what we're gonna do. Okay. We're gonna take her outside, and you're gonna do it too. And we're gonna bury you in sand up to your neck. And that's gonna remind you of what people go through when they are up to their neck in debt and they're just trying to make it. And then ma'am, you're gonna get to pester her when she's up to her neck in debt. All right, Big Sugar. Yeah. And you know what? Since she violated the law, you got a suit against her. She violated the law. She said that she was going to put you in jail, so I'm going to forgive the debt. You don't even have to pay the debt. Now take them away. All right, take them both out, Big Sugar Ray. You take them both on out. All right, ma'am, follow Big Sugar Ray out.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll make sure she doesn't do it to anybody else.
Thank you, Your
Honor. Okay, go out.
Syrup with her.
Yeah.
Put a little powder on her. She's punishing her.
Yeah.
Punishing her real good. She's showing her how it feels to be punished in debt. Uh-oh, she got some more sand.
It's okay to try to collect the debt, but you got to play within the rules and you got to obey the laws. So Big Sugar Ray, I think this lady needs to know what it's like to be up to her neck in debt or bills. Sugar Ray, can you hear me?
Yes, Judge, I hear you.
Okay, is the woman buried into debt?
She is buried high in the debt, Judge. She know how it feels now.
Ma'am, I want you to remember what people are like when they're buried in debt up to their necks, okay? Now, I want Miss Tidwell, I want you to pester her like she did to you while you were buried in debt.
She said, pester her like she did you when you were up in debt. Go ahead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there you go. Show her what it feels like to be
What's that, Sugar Ray?
How does it feel?
She got corn syrup on her now.
How does it feel?
She put a little maple syrup with her.
Yeah.
Put a little powder on her. She's punishing her.
Yeah.
Punishing her real good. She's showing her how it feels to be punished in debt. Uh-oh, she got some more sand for her.
When you say you didn't care about my mama dying.
What's that, Sugar Ray?
Woo, that's some more sand. She said she wanted to do something to her real bad when she talking about her mother when she didn't care about that mama.
This is my
okay.
They wanted to punish
All right,
her
well,
real good now. No, don't hit her. No, that's enough.
I think Miss Nager's learned a lesson. You learned your lesson?
No.
Can I get a
Big Sugar Ray, ask her if you learned a lesson.
Have you learned a lesson? Have you learned your lesson?
I think she has.
Yeah,
anyway.
I believe she has. I see tears coming out of her eyes. I believe she has.
Okay, all right. Well, then that's justice. Thank you. All right, bring in the next case.
Plaintiff is suing for emotional distress after being watched while changing at a beach store. Defendant claims there is no proof that it was him watching and claims her statements are not true.
All right, Ms. Jones, you're suing Scott Coleman for $5,000 for emotional distress. Tell me about your case quickly.
Yes, Your Honor. I was on spring break with a couple of girlfriends, and I stopped into the beach store to buy a bathing suit. I had forgotten my bathing suit back home.
Okay.
And I was trying on a couple of bathing suits. The first one made my butt a little big, so as I was trying on the second one, I noticed a hole in the wall, and I noticed an eye staring back at me. His eye staring back at me.
Sir,
and I know it was him.
She says that you were looking through the dressing room watching her change.
Yes.
No, sir, that is complete bull. First of all, she says she sees the eye. How can you tell who somebody is just by looking at an eye?
I know it was him. I know. How one of a kind. His big cheeks, dark skin, big eyes, big brown eyes. I know it was him.
Your Honor, why would I even want to look at this girl? She has nothing. This is like she is like the least hottest girl on the planet.
Okay, so he was the only person in the place?
There was also the cashier, but they said they didn't see anything, and when the police got there, they said I had no evidence, but I know it was him,
Okay,
Your
well, let me
Honor.
bring in my assistant, Maranthe. Come on in, Maranthe.
Low-life scum. You know what you are. Scum.
Maranthe, come on in
Scum
here.
of the earth.
You know, when you get something, then I'll look at you.
Did you not get enough milk from your mama's titties? You have to look at them in a dressing room?
All right, yeah.
Sir, we contacted, when this case came to us, we contacted the owner of your store, and he first supplied us with this tape that they got on the security camera at the store.
Uh-huh. Told you. How could you deny that was you, huh?
And then he supplied us with another tape that they found in your belongings. Let's play that one now.
Oh, this is bull.
I swear if I didn't just iron this shirt, I'd
Ma'am,
kick
is that you?
now. Yes,
Not
that
only
is,
was
Your
he
Honor.
peeping, he was videotaping
Oh
you.
my God.
And he had
I
that
don't
in
even
his
own a video
possessions
camera.
of you doing it. Sir, how many other
You're
girls
the
have you done
scum
this
of the
to?
earth.
I have not done it, period, Your Honor.
That was you on the tape
Liar.
looking at her change. That's a criminal offense.
Sir, that was not me.
That's a criminal offense.
That was not me.
That was you on the tape.
It was
Ma'am, you already won your case. $5,000 you're going to pay. I don't care if you got to pick up garbage, do whatever you are going to pay $5,000.
Yes, your face. That's what you get for speaking. That's what you get.
Let me tell you
Your Honor.
something.
Thank you.
You're lucky right now I'm not sending you to jail because I have a good mind to send you to jail with this proof. And I told your owner I would not by hearing this case, but I want you to have a chance to peep at him, this disgusting person.
What?
I
So Big
don't
Sugar Ray,
want you.
you take him out, and we're gonna get it so she can peep at him. Take him on out.
You must
Take him
be
out.
kidding me.
Yeah, we got something planned for you, sir. You ought to be happy you're not going to jail. You can't peep on people. Go ahead, Sugar Ray.
He's peeping Tom.
I know there's a lot to look at, but he did it without my consent. He did it without my consent. I know there's a lot
Take your time. Take your time.
Big Sugar Ray, you might have to hold on to him. Make sure
Yeah, I
he doesn't
think
get
that
away.
whole he trying to get away.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Come on, man. Come on, baby.
I want you to have a chance to peep at him, this disgusting person.
What?
So Big Sugar
don't
Ray,
want you.
you take him out, and we're gonna get it so she can peep at him. Take him on out.
You
Take
must
him
be
out.
kidding me.
Yeah, we got something planned for you, sir. You Big Sugar Ray, did you get him dressed?
Yes, I have the peeping Tom ready, Judge.
Okay, I want all of America to peep on him now, okay?
I can't wait to see
We're
this.
all gonna peep, the whole country is. Okay, bring him on in.
Come on in. Let's go. Let's go.
Give him a taste
Hey,
of his
Oh,
medicine.
stop him right there, Sugar Ray.
Right here.
Okay, go ahead and take off his robe.
Come on.
Yeah, how does it feel?
Bring him on up. Bring him on up. Bring him on up. Let her take some pictures.
Humiliation feel.
Turn and face her, and you can take your pictures.
Now he see how it feels.
Now you understand. You're lucky you're not going to jail. This is a lot better than going to jail just because the fact that the whole country just peeped on you. It's a lot better than going to jail. All right,
Yeah.
verdict for you in the amount of $5,000. You feel better?
Yes, I do.
You learned your lesson?
Thank you.
Learn what? I didn't do anything.
That's what I call justice. Today's first case dealt with credit harassment. If you do come on hard times, know the law. The first law is they can't put you in prison, so don't let anybody intimidate you with that. And also, they have to be reasonable in their harassment techniques. So if you've been a victim of credit harassment, don't get revenge. Bring on my court.